No, you didn't do anything wrong to cause a leaky gut, which then is the cause of your disease. It's just not how it works. The idea that food toxins like phytates and oxalates and lectins cause a leaky gut is just not supported by the scientific literature. Now, the technical term increased intestinal permeability is seen as part of the pathogenesis of many chronic health conditions, but that doesn't mean it's the cause, and it in itself is complex. It's not one thing you did or didn't do that increased intestinal permeability. There's a very strong relationship with the gut microbiome, and the relationships between the composition and metabolic activity of our gut microbiomes and what we eat and our lifestyle is fantastically complex. Our gut bacteria aren't just sensitive to how much fiber we consume, but what types, and the types and amount of fat we consume, and the types and amount of protein we consume. They're sensitive to the overall nutrient density of our diets, to our nutrient status, and to our hormone environment, which means they're sensitive to stress, how much sleep we're getting, how active we are. There's an exposure component, an inoculation component, and then these things tie into social determinants of health, things you have no control over. Because I'm a huge gut microbiome nerd, I find it interesting to look at things that are in our control and how those can impact our long-term health through the lens of how that impacts our gut bacteria. But I think it's really important, even when we're examining the science in that area, to not apply a healthism view, to not simplify this fantastically complex system to you ate this food toxin, therefore you have a gut microbiome that increases intestinal permeability, which directly or indirectly led to the development of a chronic health condition. It just isn't that simple. And I think we can honor what gut microbiome research tells us about a healthy diet without engaging in the diet culture guilt blame cycle. So no, you didn't cause your leaky gut, and your chronic health conditions are not your fault.